Richard.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, you're in here. Morning, Kathy.
Morning, Reg.
Do you still want to look at this?
Oh, yes, that rental allowances thing, if you like.
It's quite interesting, actually.
I'm sure it is.
It's got important ramifications.
Yes, thanks, Reg. I won't look at it now, though. I'm waiting for...
Problem, Kathy?
Breaking and entering. Little bloke, late 30s.
I'll find him if you just give me a chance.
I know, I just thought Reg being here...
What?
It might save you a job.
I see. Can you save me a job, Reg?
Well,
Read out the MO to him.
Entry gained through bathroom window. Thorough search. Only the good jewellery taken, but also small electrical appliances. Clock, radio, Walkman.
Come on, Reg. It's your system. You're usually...
Yeah, Louver window.
Yes.
I'm not sure. It could be Williams. Wilkins. Wilkins? Williams?
Wilson. Kevin Wilson.
Oh, thanks, Kath. Had to be at the end of the alphabet, didn't it?
Come on, what is this place? Kathy's Caff? Hollis, your meal break finished 10 minutes ago.
Yes, Sarge, I was just...
Leaving it even as we speak, yeah. What are you doing?
Breaking and entering suspect.
Still?
God, these people go on holiday 3 or 4 times a year, you know. We're always keeping an eye on this place.
I could do with a holiday.
Yeah, you check it here. I'll go round the front.
OK. Ken? Ken? Have you got any idea how to stop one of these things?
Yeah, say whoa.
Whoa.
Book it for resisting arrest.
Good morning. Welcome to Sun Hill.
Tom.
Yes, Robert.
I'm in here, everybody. You're going to like this.
What?
What would you say to Melvin, Abel, and a horse and cart?
Something short and to the point.
Nothing?
No.
The Sarge tried the number. All he got was an answering machine. He's trying Burridge's own number now.
416 from Sierra Oscar.
416 receiving.
No one in at the private number either, I'm afraid. You had any luck at your end?
Nah, nothing. Abel did a quick door-to-door, but no one's seen a toss around here this morning.
Damn thing tried to bite me.
Well, don't mess about with it.
I wasn't messing about with it.
So what shall I tell them? Take it back to Burridge's yard?
No, tell him to bring it back here. Chief Super won't mind if we tie it up in his parking bay.
Ken, can you hang on a minute? We're going to have another think about this. I can't leave them standing out there with it. How long do you think it'll be before Burridge realises it's missing?
I'd say that depends on whether he's ordered a pint or a half.
Well, you reckon he's gone to the pub?
Yeah, he's popped in for a quick beer. He's forgotten to tie the reins up properly and it's wandered off. Well, where else is he? Look, it's the best part of a couple of miles, but tell him to take it back to the yard. That way, when someone gets round to reporting it missing, we're covered.
Yeah, you're probably right. I mean, it's a fair distance to keep him out of trouble. Anything's better than bringing it back here.
Message received and understood. We'll let you know when we get there.
We haven't really got to check out all the pubs, have we?
We were old enough to go in them now, Tim. Hi-oh, Silver. Come on. Come on.
It's all right, mate. I'm back. Just popped in to pick up some polish and stuff.
Yeah, come on. You know you're not supposed to park here.
Yeah, I know, but you ain't going to do us, are you?
Those yellow lines aren't there to make the street look pretty, you know.
Oh, come on, mate. I've only just bought the car. I mean, literally, not 10 minutes ago, I handed over the cash. I'm on my way home, passing the shop. Look. Shampoo, polish, upholstery cleaner, little clock, air freshener.
No furry dice.
Well, they're a bit naff now, aren't they? Oh, come on, mate. You wouldn't do a bloke who's just bought a new car, would you? Next time, I'll stick it in a multi-storey car park, I promise. But for the sake of a couple of minutes, I'll be a pal.
Yeah, all right, go on, clear up.
Cheers, mate. You're a trooper.
And since you just bought it, I'm only going to warn you about that offside rear.
Eh?
It's got about 1 millimetre of tread on it. Get it replaced.
I don't know, I'd probably only wear it the once and then it'd be hanging in my wardrobe.
Excuse me. Would you spare a moment, please?
I should think so, love. What's the matter?
I'm the attendant of the ladies' lavatory and there's someone in one of the cubicles who won't come out.
Hello, long's she been in there?
I don't time people.
No, but even so.
Well, I've been very busy this morning.
Yeah, well, what are we talking? 10 minutes, half an hour?
Oh, I don't know.
Hello? Are you all right in there?
Is Sandhill Police here? Can you open the door, please?
I won't be long.
I'm sorry?
I'm fine, thank you. I won't be long.
What?
I think it's been super glued.
I'm all right, really. Thank you.
Hang on. Give it another go. Distributor, mate. Sorry.
What?
Shaft's gone. New one will cost you, well, I don't know, 80 quid. And we're out of stock. Sorry. Do you know anyone you could call out?
No.
Alice, right. Well, my name is June, and my friend's name is Viv.
Hello, Alice.
Hello.
You really should have called for help, you know, when you found you couldn't get the door open.
I didn't do anything.
No, we know you didn't, Alice.
I didn't break it.
No, we think some youngsters have been messing about with super glue.
Oh.
That's a very strong sort of glue.
Whoa, boy.
Go on then. It's your turn.
Well, if he tries to bite, you bite him back, eh? You know Tommy Burridge?
Tommy Burridge? I popped in the odd lunchtime. Doesn't have much before 1:30, 2 o'clock.
No?
No.
Oh, well, never mind. Worth a try.
What's he been up to then?
Oh, no, nothing. We've just got something of his we want to give back. You don't know any other pubs round here he might go in, do you? We tried the Cricketers.
Round here. Well, he dropped it in the Crown now and again, I think. Max! You don't know anywhere else Tommy Burridge drinks, do you?
Seen him down a Red Lion with his missus once or twice.
Well, I can only have been once or twice. The Crown, then. Or the Red Lion.
Thanks very much, then.
Sorry I can't have been of more help. If he does pop in, do you want me to tell him you're looking for him?
Yeah, if you could. Get him called a station.
It is Sunhill, isn't it?
Yeah, that's right.
Give my regards to Mr. Roach when you see him.
Right.
Got a problem in there?
Why, do you want to come in and sort it out?
No. I'm wondering if you got a problem.
Oh, someone super glued a door and we've got an old deer stuck in one of the cubicles. The attendant thinks it might be some kids she had in there earlier on.
Kids?
A couple of young girls.
The old dear all right?
Too embarrassed to call out for a while, but she's fine now.
You going to be able to get her out?
Yeah, I would have thought so.
Nothing much I can do, eh?
No. Not in that uniform. OK. What was all that about? Just one of my admirers. What's going on? She doesn't want to come out. What do you mean she doesn't want to come out? She can't stay in there. Not even if it is bigger than my flat.
She doesn't want to cause any trouble.
Which means she's going to. Where's the maintenance department in this place, love?
That's it, though, you see. You should never buy a car off a mate. It doesn't matter how good a friend they are, doesn't matter how much you trust them. If they have got a dodgy motor...
Yeah, right. Cheers.
Well, it's not a bad-looking motor. Well, there's a few bits of rust come through here and there, but, well, nothing too serious. What is it? T-Reg? Reasonable interior? And up until a few minutes ago, a reliable runner. Go on then, what'd you pay for it? 800? 850?
925.
925? Well, sounds about right. I'm a little bit out of touch.
Can you try turning the lock, Alice? Alice?
I can't. I don't think my fingers are strong enough.
Oh, they glued the lock as well.
You are a very sick and deeply disturbed man. Good morning, sweet Catherine. And how are you today?
If you are going to breathe alcohol all over me, could you at least have the decency to make sure it's fresh?
Yeah, I'd help out if I could, but, well, I don't know too much about this, Mum.
No?
No.
Come on, you son of a...
I'll tell you, if I were you, I'd have a word with that mate of yours.
Yeah.
Do you think this is a wind-up? Every time I get a shout, I think it's a wind-up.
You're getting paranoid, Tim.
What makes you paranoid? I mean, how long does it take before the novelty wears off?
416 from Sierra Oscar.
416 receiving.
Melvin, have either of you touched that cart?
No, Sarge.
Well, don't. Get it to Burridge's yard as quick as you can and make it secure, so we can have a soccer go over it.
What's going on, Sarge?
We've just found a bloke who's been beaten around the head with a baseball bat. And it could be Burridge.
Come on.
Come on now, come on. No more crying now, eh? Look, please, Alice. If you don't stop crying, we're going to have to call the fire brigade. All right? You better now? What are you frightened of, Alice? Are you worried about what the fire brigade are going to say? Well, because they won't say anything. Except perhaps to curse the stupid girls who put the glue on the door. They certainly won't blame you.
Please.
I'm sorry?
Can't you get me out any other way?
Well, there's only one thing we haven't tried, and that's barging the door and trying to free the lock that way. But it means you'll have to go and stand in the corner. Because if the door does open, it might squash you. Now, can you manage that? Alice?
I'm in the corner.
This might be a bit noisy, Alice, so don't let it scare you. I'm going to count to 3 and then hit the door, OK?
All right?
1, 2, 3... It nearly gave that time. Nearly there, Alice!
Yes.
All right, Alice.
Well done.
All right.
Come on, sweetheart.
All right.
Let's get you out. There you are. You're
All right.
all right now. All right, we're going to take you out. We'll find you a cup of tea. All right?
Anyone use from the hospital?
Head injuries are pretty bad. Even if he pulls through, they're talking likely brain damage.
What about Stamp? They know he's got brain damage.
Well, they let him have a look at the bloke.
Is it Burridge?
Well, it's about the right height and build. The face is in such a mess. He's itemised the bloke's clothing. No distinguishing marks.
Thanks.
I'll be all right when I've just sat quiet for a while.
Come on, Alice, you've had quite a morning.
But what about my shopping?
I'm sure June can take care of that for you. She'll have it done by the time the doctor's given you a checkup.
They won't keep me in, will they?
No, Alice, no. I think you've been kept in enough for one day, haven't you?
I don't like to cause anybody any trouble.
You're a very independent lady and there's absolutely nothing wrong with that.
I try to be independent.
Right, now, Alice, I am coming with you, all right? I just want to have a word with my friend first.
I thought you were going to hospital to have that shoulder checked out. No, it's loosened up a bit now.
And you've lumbered me with her shopping.
Now, June, you know you're much better with the elderly and infirm than I am.
You know that dress you were looking at? You've got the hips for it, dear.
It's with super glue.
What?
Great big rat!
Animals really take to you, don't they? Jim?
Still no sign of life?
Everything's locked.
I've just seen a rat about that big over there.
He's probably in his den saying the same thing about you.
Morning, Joe.
Morning, Sarge. How much of the cart have you touched?
Not much.
Just the front bit.
Right, show her, Abel.
What's the story then, Sarge?
You tell me. The War of the Totters?
One in the denim jacket, that's one of them.
I thought you said there were 2 of them.
Yeah, with a blonde at the end.
Right, thank you. Let's see what they've got to say for themselves. Good one. Bet you've caught a few with that one today. Who's the one with the glue, then? What about you on the stairs? No, not you. You there, the girl with the dark hair. What?
Didn't say anything.
Could you come over here, please? And your friend. What? There's no need to act tough.
I'm acting tough.
No, you're right. You're not. Would you mind turning out your pockets, please? Shut up! Because I think you've got some super glue on you and you used it to stick a little old lady in the loo. And because it's not funny, right?
What do you think it's meant?
Here or at the station, it's up to you. Empty them. Come on. Right, both of you, over there. The rest of you, move on.
Is there anything I can do?
Yeah, you can make sure they leave the centre.
Right. What time do you go off duty?
Look, thanks for your help. Sierra Oscar from 227.
24 grand? I'm in the wrong line of business. Yeah, I got you. Come in. Well, Mr. Lamb, it's been a pleasure talking to you. Thank you very much indeed. Bye. If you have to wear cheap perfume, could you at least have the decency to make it one I don't like?
Well, the soccer's nearly finished here, Bob. She should be able to give us a definite in about... Oh, hang on, Bob. Morning, Ma'am.
Good morning.
Mrs. Eileen Burridge.
Yeah?
Sergeant Penny, Ma'am, Sun Hill.
What's going on? Something happened?
The horse and cart were found wandering unattended.
What do you mean,
Do you want to park the car so we can have a chat?
I've got some fresh scotch if you're having that kind of a day.
It's very decent of you, but no thanks. I just thought I'd learn it faster.
How many cars are there? 2,000, 3,000? Plus, let's not forget the peculiarities of Hollis's system.
I know, it won't happen overnight.
No, it won't.
It's just I look at Reg...
Look, whatever else he is, Hollis was a good collator. And so could you be if you give yourself some time instead of setting yourself impossible standards.
He still knows everything.
So what do you want to do? Clamp a magnet to his head and erase his memory?
Sorry, Ted.
Forgiven and forgotten. Now clear off your bad-tempered old bag and learn the cards like you're supposed to.
I'm sorry, I don't understand. Tommy wasn't with the horse and cart.
When these two officers found it, no.
Where was he then?
Well, that's something we still haven't ascertained.
He won't tell you. Where is he? He'll tell me.
Mrs. Burridge, your husband isn't here.
He hasn't reported it missing yet?
No.
The stamina of the man.
Sorry?
Have you got a cigarette?
Mrs. Burridge?
No, of course you haven't.
Mrs. Burridge, this is important.
You don't have to tell me.
Did your husband have any business in Lymington Towers this morning?
No. Tommy is apparently conducting his business elsewhere.
Are you sure?
Sure as I need be.
Can you tell me where?
This is a lot of fuss about a stray horse and cart, isn't it?
I'm afraid it's not as simple as that, Mrs. Burridge.
No?
Can you remember what your husband was wearing when he left the house this morning?
Clean boxer shorts and too much Paco Rabanne.
Yeah, I'm on the scene now, Sarge. Ah, it's a broken window at the front. All seems quiet. Ah, it looks as if it's all blown over. Mrs. Ash?
You took your time. Come in here, see what he's done. He's demented. Look! We only had that fixed 2 weeks ago.
Hello? What's this?
What's it look like? It's a distributor.
That's not how you spell corduroys. No.
He wasn't wearing any of those clothes.
He doesn't own any of those clothes. Why?
Because the man who does own them was found half dead this morning at Lymington Towers. He'd been robbed and then so badly beaten up that we still haven't been able to identify him. Having already found the unattended horse and cart, we were concerned that he might have been your husband.
Oh.
If you're certain about the clothes and him being elsewhere, then we were wrong.
Yes, I'm certain. 501's white T-shirt, leather flying jacket.
Radio it through.
If you need to make doubly certain, he's got a tattoo on his arm about here, heart with an arrow with Eileen written inside. I'm sorry. I didn't realise it was anything this serious. I untied the horse.
Well, it's no good to me, is it? What you gonna do about it?
You broke my window, man. It's out of order.
It's the car what's out of order.
Come on, do you think I would have sold it to you if I known it was going to break down?
You tell me.
Well, of course I wouldn't, you, my mate, for God's sake.
Well, that's why I always fool anyway.
Ah, Mr. Lee. Mr. Ash.
Oh, no. What did you call them for?
How do you two care to tell me what's going on?
You know what's going on. That lunatic's just wrecked my window.
Please, Mrs. Ash.
And you know why? This is a geezer who told me it was worth 800.
Oh, it was you, was it? You dropped me right in it, didn't you?
Yeah, well, I did say I might be a little bit out of touch.
Out to lunch, more like. I've been through the exchange and mark checking prices. $9.50 they're going for.
Yeah, but that's when they work.
Mr. Lee.
Oh, you know it's a lemon.
Jerry, the window.
I haven't forgotten the window.
I want to press charges.
No, she doesn't.
Please.
Look, I'll fix the window.
He'll fix the window.
Well, how's he going to fix the window? He's a forklift driver, not a glazier.
I'll take care of it, all right?
I don't want some botch job.
It won't be a botched job.
But I want that car checked out and whatever's wrong put right.
That sounds fair. I think that's a sensible solution.
Sensible? Oh, yeah, you're the one who has to sit there with the window boarded up till he gets round to fixing it.
You agree about the car and it'll be done by tonight.
Mr. Ash?
Yeah, I'll go along with that.
Mrs. Ash?
No.
It's the only way of getting it sorted. It's all right, I'll talk her around.
Shake on it.
Do you think I would have sold it to you if I'd known it was dodgy? How's right? I'm sorry about all the... you know.
Jerry, don't forget to show him the coat hanger you wrapped around the exhaust to keep it on.
And you lost control of it.
Bad-tempered bloody animal. He only keeps it because it was his father's and he thinks it's good for business. People like it, Eileen. Piles of dung everywhere, rats after its feed. Would have been dog food long ago if I'd had my way.
Morning. This is Sergeant
I'm surprised they let you walk it back here.
Mrs. Burridge, you still haven't told me why you moved it.
Oh, I don't know. Seemed like a good idea at the time. A joke, you know, like a game. Keep Tommy on his toes. It was silly. It was stupid. But, well, does it really matter? I mean, I'm sorry there's a man in hospital, but now we know it wasn't Tommy.
Where is Tommy?
Hang on, I've got to write this down.
Mrs. Burridge, in view of what's been happening, it is important that I speak to your husband, if only to eliminate him from our inquiries.
Oh, come on.
No, you come on, Mrs. Burridge. There's a man in hospital in intensive care, and your husband has conveniently vanished.
He hasn't vanished.
Then where is he?
With that flaming horse and cart. You there, Eileen?
That's Tommy. He's with his toad.
Eileen, you better pick up the damn